Have you figured it out yet?
No. I'm really slow.
You might be pushing too hard.
No, I don't know. I have to watch your laps and see.
Okay, so I've found that it's more important to get the car to the apex. So turn 2, it's more important to get the car on apex on the exit so you can get on the power faster.
Yeah.
And turn 3, getting, how's the best I can describe it? A wider apex so that you can drive out of the turns. And as for this Moss hairpin, it's carrying the speed but getting the nose to that apex right there. Otherwise you can give up on the straight. But yeah, it's stupid. The laps where I don't try are the faster laps. The laps where I try and push, I just go slower.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday. It took me many laps before I had a good turn in the hairpin.
Yeah, and so today I've just been looking at my optimals, and I think I might have figured it out. Is that I'm better off staying to the left on the entry to Moss, so that I can brake in a straight line. If I am too far to the right, I pinch the car on the apex.
Car on the right. Yeah, look. Keep coming.
Took a second bite of the brake, but it's like that. If I try and take too much speed around the top of that turn, the car just pushes to the right.
Yeah, I think my lines are not that bad, but I come in too hot in every corner.
Yeah, that's what I end up doing, and then I'm like, why am I going slower?
It would be fun to test some software to compare laps.
Do you use iSpeed? Because I use iSpeed, so all of my laps are being uploaded. So it's got basic telemetry, so you can compare the laps.
Okay.
Because I think that's what we don't do enough of. We don't actually use telemetry to figure out what we're doing. We just hit the track and drive.
Yeah. Then we don't know what we did good or bad.
Yeah. We're just like, wow, great lap. How did you do it? I don't know.
I do it once in 100 laps. It was now in the Scandinavian League we're driving skippies. So in Thursday I was really fast, but in Monday I was really slow, and I don't know what I did wrong.
Maybe it's the skybox bug that's come back.
Well, maybe I had the skybox bug on Thursday and not on Monday. It can be.
See, I just managed to get through sector 1 1.5 tenths faster, but then blew the Moss hairpin. again, carrying too much speed across the top, so I don't get the nose turned in for the exit.
Yeah, but at the same time you can't see the apex.
Yeah.
Really hard. So you have nothing to compare to if you have too high speed. Okay, I will try.
Yeah, so again, bloody session optimals 11.8. And now I've given up on the lap, I nailed the apex. But yeah, if you can keep the car as stable as possible, so through the actually I'll watch your lap. I'll finish this run and then watch how you're taking it, because you're faster than me, so as soon as you figure it out you're gonna kill my times.
Don't know about that.
I do. So let's go on board with you. Well, your car's wrecked on the left, so wow. Wow.
That happened in a race. Not so happy then.
No. So here you, oh, you've already gone through, haven't you? That's the line, but that's too much braking. So you want to do your braking down to second gear, and then once the car's stable, turn across the top and almost coast through. A little tiny bit of trail braking just to get the nose to turn into that apex.
It's not easy.
No.
Turned in too late.
Yeah.
Leaning outwards. It's the same in this corner. You turn in too late.
Yeah. See, that line you just took's pretty much it.
Well, I also...
And that line, it's a good line.
Yeah, well, here I did it like this before. You took much more to the left.
Yeah, the more you go to what you just did, you slow your apex speed because you're pinching the car.
Yeah. Too fast. Too fast. Two times up
2/10 up.
or down. Faster.
Yeah. Okay, I can see where you probably have a whole over a second in your pocket. Okay, do me a favour. Tell me what your split times are.
$28 flat. 27.8, 27.9, 17.3.
Thanks for the follow, Nim.
Optimum.
So, sorry, 28 flat.
Yeah.
20 what did you say?
27.9.
Yeah. Okay.
And 17.3.
So my optimals, forget this session actually, so my optimals are 26.979, 27.607 and 17.060. So let me show you.
So it's first sector all
Yeah.
the time.
So I can show you where you're leaving time on the table compared to me, and then once you figure it out, you're going to be stupidly quicker than me. So I won't do it at racing speed. I'll walk through the lap, and I'll just call out gears. And so I don't know if some of it is your connection and the stream, but it sounded like you were using a lot more throttle inputs than you need to. So
Yeah, I think so. Your drive smoother.
so the more, like for instance, at the end of this straight, less throttle for me. I don't know about the stupidly fast aliens, but for me, less throttle is better. So I come in 6th, and then around here, trail brake slightly into 4th, and if I can just coast to the apex, if it's not going to go, I just tap it once just to rotate the car. Here, drop to 3rd, turn again, but off the throttle. If it doesn't turn, tap it. Here to second, because ultimately you just want to be as tight to the apex as possible. And then here, if you can maintain momentum, you just want to rotate the car off throttle or tap it so that you can start to squeeze the throttle off the apex in a straight line to carry speed across the line. Then I'll get up to fourth, and then here, off the throttle, no brake, just turn across the apex and wait for it. Fourth gear, yeah. So, oops, let me get out of Julian's. Oh, so fourth gear. Hope I don't get disqualified. Backing up on the track. Oops. Sorry, Rick, I didn't even see you on track. And then here.
No worry.
Coming off the corner.
Guys, you stay back. All I want is look at
In fourth. I need to fix my car. I didn't even see him on track. My connection must be screwy.
Yeah, a bit.
I thought he was in the pits. Sorry, Ricard. Oops. So coming up here, fourth gear here, and then just turn in off the power. Don't brake. Just turn in, so that you can pick the throttle up really quickly. In fourth, fifth, get across here, straight line. Third, let the car settle down, and again squeeze off the apex and track out. And if you nail the exit, no matter how much the car drifts left, you will rotate. Here, come off the throttle, so that, whoops, I should have paid attention. So that you can come...
Yeah, more to the left.
Right across the left. Then get into second gear and just turn through the corner. And if you can get out here, drop to first, tap the brake just to get the car to turn, so you can drive straight off the apex. And down here, once you get down to the bottom of the straight, I found the more I use throttle, the more I scrub speed. It's like a Maggots Beckett's at Silverstone. So literally come in, reduce speed, turn in, stay off the throttle. Squeeze it a bit here, down, come off the throttle, down a gear, squeeze it a little bit, come off the throttle, turn, squeeze, out of the turn. So the more you're playing around with the throttle, the more you're actually slowing down. It sounds so weird. So if I try and do it at racing pace, you'll see what I mean. Because you are definitely faster than me. Let's get a stop go. Okay. Because this track's got a really nice rhythm to it. So you almost want to sacrifice the first apex to make sure you nail the second one.
Yep. Slow and steady.
Yeah. It wasn't till I was coming through here in one of the V8s that I realised less was more, because the car forced you to be more careful. Because out of that last turn, if you can be squeezing on the throttle as you're approaching the apex and coming out at a straight line, you'll take about half a tenth out of your time just coming down the straight. Frozen webcam. Okay, let's restart the webcam. Okay, let's see. You can marvel at my pillow. Let's see if that's fixed it. Thanks, Raymond. Okay, that should be better. Nim Cross was watching my stream. I better make sure I behave, otherwise I'll get a lifetime ban. And it won't be for doing anything on purpose, it will just be for a lack of talent.
In front of you.
I forgot to say also, don't try and go too deep into the braking zones. If anything, you can brake lessons sooner to get the car under control and carry more speed through the turn instead. Damn it. Understood. And again, badly. Clear the track mark. Okay. Need to remember that if there's a race. It depends on how much talent is lacking. Okay. That was too greedy. Far, far, far too greedy. Normally I don't have an obsessive personality, but I'm pretty addicted to iRacing, which is not good. 2 nights this week, rather than going to bed to make sure I'm well rested for work, I've been up at midnight trying to find half a tenth. And I can't exactly explain that to my boss. How come you look so tired? Well, it goes like this. In my spare time, I have delusions of grandeur. Me and my friends have a virtual race team where we're trying to get sponsorship so that we can race online instead of going to work for a living. And it's so bad that my dreams of winning the lottery aren't so I can live a life on a desert island. It's so I can have a house with a man cave and put something like a CXC simulator in the basement. And I swear to God, the day iRacing introduced rain, oh. Okay, concentrate. Taking really bad lines. Overdriving again. Yeah, I really need to win the lottery. People keep saying, wouldn't you want to do a track day instead? I'm like, are you kidding? Track days are nice, but I'm not going to get behind the wheel of a Corvette C7 now, am I? Overworked the tyres. See, as soon as I calm down, faster. understeered all the way through there. How's it now?
Bit better. Faster and faster every lap. Almost every lap. And then I do a mistake.
That's welcome to my life. I swear, the day that they invent, I don't know, some medical procedure to give you half a tenth's worth more talent, I'm going to consider it seriously.
Yeah, for sure. Need it.
Because it was so depressing.
I'm feeling like Rosberg. I have to. Hamilton.
Rosberg. I do feel a little bit sorry for Rosberg. Not a lot. You idiot, how did you quit? Okay, so this lap's over before I even started. Clear the track. I don't know how anyone could not consider what you do for a living work. They just don't understand. I've tried explaining to people how serious sim racing is, showing people YouTube videos, explaining to them what life looks like in the top 1 percentile.
I'll try and see if I can get some more rotation to set up.
Just actually, what have you got the front anti-roll bar set at?
Soft.
Yeah, the blades, is it 3 or is it 4?
3.
Oh, okay. Have you tried it with 4?
No.
Okay, sounds stupid, but rather than more rotation, try it with 4 so that the front doesn't move around as much, so it's more stable, so you can actually pick your turning better, and then get on the throttle more confidently without the back starting to slide on you. But yeah, I've tried explaining it to them, and you see them pretend to be impressed, and I just look at them like Philistines whilst they talk to me about FIFA and how FIFA 2015's amazing, and I look at them totally unimpressed and confused. Every time I'm on a decent lap, I make a stupid mistake. of moved around a lot up there. That was crap. Oh, what I would do for more talent. Okay, so get a good start to the lap. Shouldn't have taken the second stab on the brakes. Let's get some fresh tyres. But again, if Voodoo worked, I would take up Voodoo. Just to get, if I can get within 2/10 of my optimal every time, I'll be happy. Okay, I don't understand the grass here. The grass at Road Atlanta, you go off and you can brake. The grass here, you go off, give up, forget about it. You're gonna die.
Left side. Looks clear, clear, clear.
I thought Nick was on track. So again, I need to apply some mental discipline. Yet again, I've fallen into the trap of pushing harder to try and go faster rather than just relaxing to
I wonder how the races will be to see specs.
So I think round here actually it's not, it shouldn't be as difficult as people think. As long as everyone's patient, you've got this massive back straight to pass people. You can pass on the front straight. As long as people don't try passing anyone through turn 2 or 3 or 4, it should be nice and clean.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cynic.
If the green guy is in, then no one is safe. Oh, smart ass.
Okay, I took all of their wrong. And then compounded it. I swear, in practice I pick up something stupid like 50 inks. And then in the race I can go an hour, 2 hours and pick up nothing more than 4 or 5 and drive better.
But I'm slower too in the race.
Yeah, but I'm usually about 2/10 slower, 3/10 slower. I can handle that. I don't need to push as hard in the race, but I'm just that much more consistent in the race as well.
Yeah. Concentrate.
Okay, come on, Mark. Broke too much. But they're nailed, boss. I shouldn't have looked at the delta, because now I'm going to mess up down here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 12.006. Give me the damn 111 for crying out loud.
That's frustrating.
All I want is to break into the 111s.
And in 3 hours you're still there at the same time.
The same time? Ah. Okay. You can do this, Mark. What's even more frustrating is 3 hours ago, whilst I'm sat at work, all I was thinking in the last hour was, when I get home, I need to work out. I might do about 5, 10, 20 maybe minutes in iRacing. So I come home, take the pre-workout supplement. 90 minutes later, I still haven't started the workout. And yet I'm sweating like a pig.
Good exercise.
Yeah, what I should have done is put the heart rate monitor back on. Because it's stupid, I can get my heart rate up to the same levels as when I'm cycling. I have to make sure I put it on when we do the gathering of tweakers.
On your left.
You don't need
Clear,
to do
clear.
the start, so will not be max both.
True. So I need to remember the whole Jackie Stewart thing. Only get on the throttle once you don't feel you would need to get back off it. Gonna go off. going to go off. Can I stay out of the wall? That was more luck than talent. So, I keep thinking as well, do I need to upgrade my equipment? Well, not upgrade it. I don't know whether to change my degrees of rotation up from 900 to see if it can help me sort out the micro adjustments at the top of the steering arm. I know the sim sorts it out for me. Oh, Mark, I swear, seriously? You're just a waste of space to humanity. Okay, chill. I really do love this car though. This, the rough track. What else? This.
Have you tried the rough lately? It's really weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like.
Maybe because I'm not used to it, but.
Why? What does it do now?
It can be because I drove the Ford GT first.
Yeah.
But,
Ford GT's weird.
Yeah, it's so fast. It's so.
But yeah, I love this, the Holden, the rough track. What else is really nice in this? I used to love the DW12. I haven't even bought the new one yet.
Never tried it.
And I'm one of those idiots. iRacing only have to release a new car and I'll buy it. Whether I'm going to race it or not. So as soon as the Audi comes out, I'm going to buy it. And I might not even do GT3.
Well, I bought the HPD and drove 4 laps at Bathurst. That's all I did.
See, we should probably try racing the HPD in one of these events. We always stick to the GT cars.
Yeah, well, it's a bit easier to drive.
That's why we should pick it.
Yeah.
I just lost half a second. See, that's what is so ridiculous. And people don't get.
We've
Half a
practiced a lot
second.
more than the others too.
Just
For changing car for them. Maybe
Yeah.
it's more difficult.
yeah, but I have to practice. I have to put in hours just to be comfortable. And then you get someone turn up, do 5 laps and set a world record.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Yuha Pekalani just joined the session. Hey Yuha, he's probably streaming as well. There you go. Why can't you do that every lap, Mark? I don't care if it was faster or not, it just felt clean. So all I want to do now is finish the lap clean. Oh, you... I'm never going to set a 111. It happens every week. I just plateau. Understeered again. But at least consistency is starting to pay off, and actually managing to extract consistent laps around my PB more by design than just fluke. Got on the brake, shouldn't have touched the brake. Just introduced understeer right when I needed the car to pitch into the apex. So I had to hesitate. Next thing you know, I'm down 8/10 on the lap. Let's get some clean tyres. The other day I changed the rubber settings, the track conditions in an offline test to 100% just to see if my system actually would show me the marbles. It was ridiculous. They were all over the place.
The marbles aren't that clear anymore.
I think it's just because the track doesn't get to the levels of usage to show it as much. Because when I put it to 100%, not only were there marbles offline, but there were marbles on the track extremes and in the grass offline.
Yeah, but it was the first week since the update after week 13. The marbles aren't showing that much.
Yeah, but I think that's because of the whatever starting condition the sessions are setting the track at. So in like practice, I could be wrong, but I think in practice when it generates the track based on, okay, well, how much running would there have been before a practice session, and then race session the same. So I just think that in the official races, with the length of the races, etc., there's, to be realistic, unless we've got Pirelli tyres or Michelin from 2012, you wouldn't have that much on the track. But in the endurance hosted, I expect to see loads, especially if they start the track at, say, 50% usage rather than 20. Too much speed, Mark. So slow down, calm down. Calm down, slow down, go faster. Oh, why can't you do that on a hot lap? Because you choke, that's why, Mark.
Well, I'm finished for today.
Cool.
I don't think I will get to your times.
Well, what are you on now?
I'm 13. So I'm 1 second behind.
Okay. Download iSpeed.
He's in the middle of the track. Hang on your toes.
Crap. Excuse my French. Yeah, download iSpeed. In the settings, set it so that it uploads your lap times every time you complete a lap, and then the next time you run a session, start iSpeed before it, and I'll go in and I'll have a look and see on the telemetry readouts what we're doing differently.
Yeah, you can do.
So I'm trying to think what track is similar to Mosport in the way that you approach the turns and set the car up. And I'm struggling to think of one.
Me too.
Although, no, I lie. Mount Panorama. So you know at Mount Panorama when you're coming down from Skyline, you go across Skyline and then you're coming down the hill.
Yeah, the stupid turn.
Right, but what you do is you use the brakes sparingly.
Yeah, downshifting very easy.
Yeah, and that's the closest I can compare to how I'm taking the last sector. And the first sector...
But the last sector is not a problem. I think it's the first.
So, I could be wrong, but I'm going to guess that the first sector isn't turn 1. It's going to be the exit from turn 2 and the line you take into turn 3.
Yeah, probably.
Because I used to think that it was turn... Yeah, I used to think that it was turn 1 and 2, and it's not. It's... If you don't get the car set, you don't carry enough speed.
He's moving, he's moving. Keep an eye open.
Well, more practice tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah, see you.
Left side.
See ya.
Clear.
Yeah, Victor is just so much faster than me normally. So it's just frustrating when you can't unlock the lap time. Which happens to me a lot. And then you end up pushing harder and you just overdrive. And then if you're anything like me, once you start... That was a big walk. Once you start overdriving, and once I start overdriving, I then start learning bad habits for the track. Rather than doing what I know works, I start to do stupid things. I start to brake harder. I start to go into the braking zone deeper and get more aggressive on the throttle. All of those stupid things that feel as though you should be going faster look more exciting when you watch the replay, but then you look at the delta or the telemetry and cry because you're a second slower and all you did was burn up the tyres. Hence why I'm addicted to this. Well, I won't say addicted. Addicted is a strong word. Let's just say if I had a choice of eating or iRacing, I would do iRacing. It's like when you used to play Football Manager and it would tell you what it considered your addictiveness rating to be. I reckon that iRacing should add that. Comments like, you need to go and eat now, or don't forget you have a family, or is there still a world outside, something like that, because you can just lose hours. And I end up doing that thing where I get to the end of a session and think, okay, I should quit now. And I go, yeah, but I'm in the groove, so I'm just going to go into another session and just spend 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And it's like when you're reading a book before going to bed and you think, I'll just do one more paragraph, maybe one more page, one more chapter. Next thing you know, you have to stop because everyone else in the house is asleep. And the sound of your steering wheel or pedals clanking is keeping them up. And that is hard to explain. Hence, I need to win the lottery and get myself a man cave. Okay, so been in the session now, pretty much approaching 90 minutes, and have found less than 1/10 of a second in that time in this session, and overall found maybe a couple of hundredths this week. Drop the engine speed too low then. And through there got on the brake too much. You need to get this track, Raymond. Mosport, Mount Panorama, Road Atlanta are probably my favourites on the circuit. When Nordschleife makes it on, loads of people are going to race that, and God knows what it's going to require from their processors. But there'll be so many, well, there's already VLN hosted series, but there'll be so many VLN series going off, and so much hot lapping. Then there's Brands Hatch. They're all circuits, I think. For some reason, I can get more competitive times out than, say, somewhere like, I don't know, Suzuka. I'm rubbish at Suzuka. That was a nice exit. Damn it. Car bounced just when I wanted to turn in. Turned in with too much braking applied, pitched the car into oversteer. Okay, 20 minutes left in the session, so this is where I make deals with myself. So in 20 minutes I should log off, go exercise, then go eat, then come back in about an hour. Give myself a bit of rest. Stop chasing time. But I'm just as likely 20 minutes to go, okay, just 5 more minutes, because I think I've cracked it. Robert Beaver's just connected, he's got the world record so far this week, I think. A 110, I think it's a 110.5. Why did you get on the brakes again, you idiot? Ah, sweet. See, just by having less confidence that the car was going to stick, I took another bite of the brakes, introduced some understeer, pushed the car away from the apex, lost 4/10 when I was up out of sector 1. So let's try again. That was a nice trick out. I think I got wheel spin. Did it again. So that little clip on the left on the curb, squeezing the throttle too aggressively, come off the turn slower than if I'd have just relaxed. The car does not like to be hustled around here. I haven't figured out the optimal shift points for the car yet either. So for the last 3 laps I've been 0.04, 0.0 something up out of sector 1. So session optimal is now 11.7. Robert's going to come in here and put in a stupid time and I'm going to cry. It's like when I posted this setup in the Apex Academy forum, and one of the Apex Academy drivers said, yeah, I took it, I ran 3 laps and I got a 110.8. Yeah, it's a nice setup. And your heart just sinks. Like, how the hell are you 1.5 seconds faster in the same setup in 3 laps? And I'm probably at lap 300 for the week so far. stopping it again. And now sector 1, mess up sector 2. What did I tell you? Robert comes in first lap of 1:11.9, then a 1:11.8. So let me see, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not nailing the second apex coming through Moss. I'm nailing the first apex instead. So let's see if I can break the habit of a lifetime, which is I can usually nail one sector per session, but not all three. Let's see if I can be a bit more scientific about this. Ingrain in my psyche what I'm doing right now to get through sector 1. Oh, don't come back on.
Left side. Clear.
And then remember what I was doing at the beginning of the session to nail sectors 2 and 3. Because I'll be happy just to get a 1:11. I don't care what it is. Damn it. That's not the line you want through here, Mark.
Right side. Clear.
This is why I spend more time in practice sessions than race sessions. I've started clipping the apex through 2. No idea where that's come from. But you can see how it just threw my line off through 3 as well. So come on, let's get some clean, fresh tyres. Try again. It's so frustrating as well because I know theoretically what I want to do, where I want to put the car, what state I want it to be in. The difficult bit is actually getting my limbs to bring that into reality. can only imagine it's like being drunk. Hey Rainis, I can only imagine it's like being drunk, where you want to put one foot in front of you, but it just won't do what you're asking. So let's get a good exit. Went in too deep, broke too hard, heard the fronts lock up. But before that, I think executed sector 1 quite well. So let's just do that again. So good exit. Patience. Don't get on the gas until you can stay on it. Hesitated to get on the gas then. Brake in a straight line. Come off the brake gently as well, so the car doesn't start pitching. Hug the apex. On the gas. Too soon on the gas, too soon on the gas. Too soon. Okay, 8 minutes left of the session. We don't really need Robert's setup. And like I said, this very same, it's not the setup, it's driver. This very same setup, one of the academy drivers managed to lap just 3/10 slower than Robert. So
In front of you, he's rolling.
it's just
Keep going, keep going.
actually executing the lap. And that's the problem. Although setups, yeah, help and make a difference, it's more about the setup makes the car, whoa, more stable, or turns better, rotates better, but you still have to drive it. So you could give me Gregor Hutu's setup, I'd still be 2 seconds slower than him. And I think it's Troy Schultz who is behind iSpeed and has the book 1 second at a time. Makes a really good point. There's more to be gained aiming to find the half-second you are off someone, rather than trying to find 1.5, 2 seconds. And right now I'm 1.5 seconds slower than Rob. So there's no point aiming for that time. I'm better off trying to get my own optimal. Oh, why can't I do that on a hot lap? Hi Frederick, can I pass you, please? I wouldn't normally ask, but I'm a tenth up. Thanks. Yay, 111.8. Woo! I can now sleep tonight. Thanks, Frederick. And that was because I got, like just then, oversteer. I think it's because I got oversteer into that turn, which put the car at a much better aspect angle to the apex. So I drove off the turn better, but then when I got to Moss, the car turned in so much better, carrying speed. I had the momentum, and it meant I got a good drive off that apex as well. But what is surprising is normally, after looking and seeing on my Delta that I was up, I would have screwed the pooch through the last sector and choked. And for those of you who've never sim raced and are just watching this because you were bored, you have no idea how satisfied finding 2 tenths makes you feel. Because 2 tenths is a lifetime. Again, the car's over rotating. And I now have an optimal of 111.4, which I'm never going to hit. Okay, let the tyres cool down a little bit. So Robert's 111.6 is probably race laps, but you have no idea how relieved I feel that I managed to get the 111 before this session ended, because it means that at the end of it I don't have to go and jump into another to find it, so I can go do my exercise, although this is a bit of a workout, and then I can eat, and then I can come back in about 90 minutes. And hopefully, because I've broken through the psychological barrier, it'll be easier to replicate the 111 lap, and I can go in search of my optimal. Okay, I didn't have the confidence through Moss again, and I took a second bite of the brakes. Next result, 2 tenths down. Patience. Okay, 39 seconds left in the session. Can I cross the line in time to get another lap? Are the tyres too hot to make it a good lap? Who knows? Nope, because I binned it. Oh well. I will put the heart rate monitor on, but I wasn't planning on being here for, how long have I been in this session? Yeah, I've been in this session for 2 hours. I wasn't planning on being here for 2 hours, so I will start putting the heart rate monitor on again. Though the last few laps would have definitely given the highest heart rates. However, let's have a look at that lap on replay. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. So the new optimal now we have is 1:11.4, that's ridiculous, and 0.5 or 0.6 for this session. Let's save that PB lap so I remember how I did it. Mark it, okay. So yeah, now I can at least go do what I need to do. What time is it now? 8:10, okay. Come back in about 90 minutes and give it another go. This is my favourite car on the service now, and I don't usually have favourites. From the outside it looks so much more sedate, whereas behind the wheel it's hustling like no one's business. But yeah, so if you hit follow, thank you very much. If you haven't hit follow, feel free. If you want to support the sim racing community, feel free to share the link. Raymond in chat, he's a member of the team. Rainus is a member of the team. He streams as well. His Twitch stream I think is RDREI. 17th of October we'll be racing in the Gathering of Tweakers Endurance Series, and we'll be streaming again from the cockpit. I think it'll be myself and teammate Yuka Suviati that will be behind the wheel. Victor, I don't think he can make it. But yeah, we would love to have more people hit follow, love to have more people like us on our Facebook page. We would love someone to sponsor us so that we could buy more cars and tracks and pay for hosted sessions. But we don't need all of that. We'd love it, but we don't need it. Just more people hanging out, sharing the streams. We've got our YouTube page where I'll upload the hot lap as well. I'll upload this whole session actually. Blue Flag Racing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Time for me to go cool off because I need a shower and to go and eat. So yep, Rainus will stream the second cart. So yep, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll definitely be back in about 90